Hey, what is up, players? It's Warboss Tap in this mug. Today we're going to build an impulsor for the Space Marines faction in Warhammer 40k. So here's the instructions. This actually comes in the Combat Patrol box for the Space Marines, but you can buy the impulsor separately, I'm pretty sure. So that's why we're going to do this. For those of you who have the impulsor or are thinking of getting it, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to build it up, and there are a lot of steps. The first most important part is getting the body down, so we're gonna get going. It's like the chassis and then the two walls. So right here, this bit. I'm using my regular, just plain old hobby clippers and trying to cut close to, you know, the even side flush to the model, so there's less flash for me to worry about. And then once you've got it clean, just take your hobby knife, and you can either use the back end of it like that, or if, you know, we're just taking a first go over all of these bits, so you might have one of these larger bits of flash that you have to work at, and I just use the blade side. But you just got to be really careful that you don't nick yourself if you're cutting towards yourself. Conventional wisdom says you cut away from yourself, so like you're whittling, but I was never very good at that, and I'm so used to cutting towards myself. I've gotten so many cuts, and I feel like my thumb is kind of hardened. It's ready for any kind of hobby blade. All right, so there is that piece. We're gonna get the two walls with the benches. So looks like these two. I'm glad you guys are here because there are so many fiddly bits that keeping a video record of how I do this is gonna hopefully help somebody out there who's gonna go through the same problem as having way too many fiddly bits. Yeah, if you're younger, if you're not experienced with using a hobby knife, for those old veterans of the long hobby out there, this doesn't really apply to you. But if you're a younger hobbyist or you're not used to working with a hobby blade, then a hobby knife, then you want to take extra care. See if you could train yourself to cut away like this. I think I'm too old. I'm an old dog, you can't teach me new tricks. All right, we're gonna glue it now. First step. I'm gonna make sure that these bits are in the right spot so that I don't glue the wrong side to the wrong. Well, I guess you can't because the bench and then the slot fits only a certain way, so that's good. Yeah, take out the opportunity for error, user error. I'm just using an Army Painter plastic glue. You can use plastic gel, plastic glue. I wouldn't recommend using super glue if you're a new painter. Okay, so wait, there's no pegs? Oh, I should be, so stupid. I glued the little holes, but I should have glued, these are the slots for the benches. So put the glue in there. Yeah. Good one. could have avoided that if I did a little dry fitting, but that's all right. You live and you learn. For the next time I buy an impulsor. Yeah, right. Okay. Next we're gonna take either one of these. Let's go with the radar and this bit, the wall. We're also going to be constructing the two front wheels, looks like. So C24 and 3 and C4 and 25. That's C2 and 18. Oh, this one looks pretty cool too, though, with all the little banks. Man. Oh, it's the same thing. It's just upside down. What? Oh, so I guess there's no options. It looked like, if you look at the instructions, it looks like you choose one of these two doors or one of these two instrument panels, but I guess not. It's just a front and a back. One of the reasons you clean off the flash like this is sometimes these edges are meant to glue flush, and if you have some flash there, then it's not going to be able to do that. You won't be able to get a good solid seam. So they say you should clean off anytime you clip a sprue, clip a bit from a sprue, but you could use your discretion. All right, let's dry fit this. Looks like the flat side with the screen. Yep, so the opposite side is gonna look like that. I'm about to run out of plastic glue. I've been using the same bottle of plastic glue to put together the entire combat patrol. Ooh, look at that weld. Perfect. So good. Not a single bit of plastic glue wasted. Yeah, right. I find that as I get older, guys, I'm not as careful as I used to be. I think when you're younger, everything has to be perfect, but I think the older I've gotten, the more I just want to get it done. I think the focus of my channel and my hobby in general is now, I just want to get it done. All right. Let's find these bits now. C3 and C4. C3 and C4, yep. I was watching James May, Our Man in Italy, on Amazon. It's a great show. And he goes to all these fun places, and he's a big car guy, so he went to the Ferrari factory, and they were showing him how they make the engine cores, because the Ferrari factory is one of the few car dealerships left in Europe that still has its own foundry. So they actually make the parts there instead of having them shipped in. Like, they forge the engine blocks out of aluminum, and it's great. I don't know how to explain it, but you should check it out. If you've got Amazon Prime, then I believe it should be free, and the whole series is great. I remember watching his other series was called Our Man in Japan, where he goes and checks out different places and experiences the culture. That one was a little bit more fun. He's a very British guy, very dry humor. So being in Japan is like totally out of his comfort zone, and being in Italy is like a little bit closer to home, I think. Okay, enough about that. And again, like an idiot, I was not paying attention to my pieces, so I have to match up what it looks like in the actual instructions there. And then I'm going to dry fit to make sure that I have the right, the right angle. Yep. I hope whatever you guys are working on out there, you get a lot done, that you're very productive. Having a great time taking part in this summer painting challenge, but it is an effort for me. Herculean. All right. So I believe, looking at the pieces, that goes there, and this is going to go there. Okay. Oh, cool. Look at that. It fits right into this housing. Both pieces there. All right, that's that bit done. Look at that. We're on the second page, guys. Ooh, getting into the fiddly business. C26, C10, C23, C31, C32. It's going to go like that. All right, on both sides. Okay. So I think this is going to be 26. Nope, this is 19. Oh, I see, I see. Inside out. A lot of these directions, they look like they're done backwards for some reason. I like the silhouette of this vehicle, how it kind of sticks out. It's kind of like putting bay windows on a house. Like a regular window will sit flush to the wall, but these bay windows kind of reminds me of these thrusters on the sides. Very fancy. So this is 19. This is 26. Let's keep the instructions here, so if you're following along at home. All right, 23, 10, 31, 32. 23, 10, 31, 32. Where does that go? Oh, wait, hello, 23. They have it on opposite sides. That makes no sense. Might as well clip this one out and put it by its buddy. Now we need the little thruster bits. So we'll look on the other sprue for 31 here. Look at all this. Look at all this fiddly nonsense. 31 and 32. 32. 32. Oh, okay, 31 and nope. Never mind. It's got duplicate numbers, 32 and 32, so I thought it was gonna save some headache, but the other piece, which should be 31, is 40. I don't know why they would have done that. That's okay. See, 31, 32, 32, 40. Might as well get this guy out and ready to go. Uh, 40, yeah. Makes sense, it would be right next to the other one. All right, now let's actually put them together. So this piece here, 10, looks like it goes at the top. How? Trying to dry fit this, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, it says that this lip here is facing out, right? Or the right side of it is this like little part that juts out. So maybe it's like that. Yeah, if you look at the angle, there's a little bit of a shape to it. Okay, and where does it go? Right up in there. Like, I love these 3D instructions because they're very, very photorealistic. They show exactly how it's supposed to go. More or less, you could recognize what the part is just by looking at it. Okay, sure, why not? Then this part, the thruster. That slots in nice. That is a nice join right there. That's really good. See, that's what that needs to have. All right, then it looks like we just glue the tops. Another good thing about these instructions is that it has the glue points, so you don't have to wonder about where you're supposed to glue these pieces. Okay, I was like, what? So it looks like it goes in backwards, opposite of how intuitively you would put one of these pieces, but it fits. So if it fits, then that's all you have to think about. That wasn't so hard. A little stray hair there. Get out of there. All right, one side done. Let's get to the other. This time I'm going to start with the thruster. So it looks like if you push any part of it, it'll fly out of place pretty easily. So you just want to make sure you just apply the pressure at the correct angle. Yeah, this piece makes no sense. I don't know what this is. But we're just doing it opposite of the other way. So it's going to go like that. I guess, I don't know. Then these glue points right here. All right, by now I'm gonna try and get this first side on. So it attaches to the wheelhouse there. And let's do a dry fit. Hey, what the heck? See, what is this thing supposed to be over here? Okay. What? Oh, it goes inside. Hello. Everybody who is screaming at me, thank you. Thank you for screaming at me. I heard you through the warp. It doesn't actually stick out. It goes inside here. That. Now I feel utterly ridiculous. Like that. Woo. Ah, that's a pretty good fit. That is pretty good. Once that clips in there, yeah, that is a good fit. Let's glue it. Actually gonna go from the outside piece. From the side piece, hey-oh. My quandary was what I'm gonna paint, what color scheme I'm gonna paint this impulsor as, and I'm gonna go with Raven Guard because that's what the rest of my combat patrol box is, but I wonder if I should paint it in like urban colors. Hold on. This was just working. Ah, there we go. Yeah, like if it's gonna be operating in an urban theater, and since the Raven Guard are the most like spec ops of all the legions, or chapters rather, I wonder if that might be more interesting to paint them up as if they were like a part of the terrain. I don't know, just thinking to myself, guys. Or I could just go with the classic Raven Guard black and just do it up as much as I can, you know? I think I might do that. As like character-y as it sounds, to go the other route, I think it'll be more acceptable to do it. It won't look out of place next to the rest of my black armored guys if it's all like weathered and brown. All right, look at that. Look at what we were able to accomplish. Feeling good. And we're on page 3. Maybe we can do a little bit more and we'll save all the really fiddly bits for another time. So looks like we're doing the cover, attaching a light to the roof, and then we should end up with that. Ooh, look, the Imperial Aquila is right on the front, sculpted on. You don't have to glue it on from the vehicle sprue anymore. Right, there is the traffic light. C8. Looks like it might be this guy. C8, yep. shave down really quick. Yeah, and like I said, the reason we shave off these flash bits is so that when we glue the plates together, they stick pretty much the way they're supposed to. Having a little nub of plastic when you're trying to push the pieces together is going to keep them from lining up correctly. Nobody wants that. How the heck? Oh, the lens thing on the left. How the heck? Oh, facing forward. So like that, I guess. Yeah, push it all the way forward and then down, and it slots into place. And then it says, yeah, get this piece on first, so that's what we'll do. I think I have to make a part 2 of this video because I have to refill my plastic glue. I'm almost out. I feel like I'm at the foundry with James May. Building an impulsor. Right, what is it? Is it sitting on top? No, it's sitting on the side. Oh, okay. What was I doing? Gluing it on top? I should have glued it on the side. It's okay. I think it gets it. There. See, that's what I get for not dry fitting. Always dry fit your pieces, folks. I just thought, oh, it's gonna go on top. No, it goes on the side. You avoid all this messy glue spillage. Right, then we're gonna get the little roof access piece right here. And then there are 2 headlights. 2 headlights. C44 and 45. Right there. It's so fiddly. I have a terrible habit of clipping my sprues off the edge of the table. So a lot of times what I'm working on will slip out of my fingers and go rolling on the floor. It's a terrible habit. I try to be more conscious about where I'm cutting my fingers, because that's the last thing I need for one crucial piece to roll away on the ground, because I was clipping them off the edge of the table. All right. So it looks like the lights are, yeah, in here, in this little housing on either side, and you want the light bits to be closer to the center. That's how you tell. So I just make sure that the light bits are closer to the center, and then I'll stick them in from the back. It's giving me trouble. There we go. Nice and flush on the inside as well as the outside. Yeah, that'll do. Then pop it right on top. It looks like it sits not only on the front, but you can also glue the back. So that's what we'll do. a little bit of flash right there that is gonna bug me, so I'm gonna just shave it down. I've heard that using rubber bands also works for this, for vehicles. Once you have the glue set or setting, you're not gonna do any more work for that night. Just wrap up your chassis with some rubber bands. And look at that, we're on page 4. Still a little bit more. Get some thrusters on the back, the top ones and the lower ones. And then, oof, this one I'm not looking forward to on both sides. All right, let's see if we can get the thrusters. C20 and 21. For both of them, looking for 20 and 21. Am I missing? Oh yeah, here we go. (20, 21, 20 and 21. Where is it? Oh, here. It's down at the corner, these tricky GWs. 20, 21. And because I just clipped them out, I know where they go. It really does save you a lot of time and effort to know where the thing is, rather than just set it into a pile of bits that just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Say, where's the thrusters? I don't know. All right, I like the little exhaust pipes. All right, 53, 54, 56, 56. Now we're gonna do the bottom thrusters, 53, 54, and then 56 goes onto both of them. So here's 56. Where's 53 and 54? Usually, Games Workshop is nice enough to put things generally nearby where they're supposed to be. Just have some weird design concepts sometimes, but this is good. I don't feel like I'm wasting time. I don't feel overwhelmed just yet. And I think these don't have any certain way they go. Basically just put the peg into the corresponding square-shaped hole and make sure there's a little bit of glue. I'm shaving off this flash. You're gonna live forever. One more time. Where is it? I'm gonna live forever. Jeez. Scraping off the flash. Yeah, it's I'm. Don't ask me how I know that. All right, looks like there's a little slot there that is going to fit directly onto that nubbin. So let's put the there's that nubbin. I'm gonna go for either side of her and pop that in. Whoa, that's cool, you guys. That's pretty cool. Looks like I can actually press it up here, so I'm gonna put the glue there for this side. Make sure we get the slot in the correct place. Oh, that's so nice. It feels good. I like it. This, oh, and then even more. Yeah, okay, this is a slippery slope. I'm not even gonna get into all this tonight. Thanks for watching, guys. Looks like there's gonna be a part 2 of this video, but I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out for the last 40 or so minutes while I built up the Space Marine in something. In floaty tank. Impulsor. We will see you in the next video to wrap it up.